Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. My name is Gemintang Laf Cipta from SMN 81 Jakarta, and I'm here to tell you that about can woman clothing be a reason for rape, about the proposition. For me, no, that cannot be a reason for a woman to get raped. Because people might say that clothes is the only reason why women get raped. There are many things that can be used as aspect for someone to get raped, such as body proportions, facial, or how they walk. There's a once an experiment in the exhibition titled Social Power Exhibitions Against Sexual Assault. One of the experiments showed two pictures of dress. One of them has a little hole in the chest area. Meanwhile, the second dress has many holes from the chest to the waist. From the experiments, they concluded that the reason why the clothes is can be a reason for a rape. They choose the first dress with the little hole in the chest rather than the second dress which has many holes from chest to waist. For my perception, that I think the second dress is the reason why woman clothes be raped, but they choose number one. I think because they think the clothes number one is more sexier, while the clothes number two is just dirty. Nah, there's also a recent UN study that about trial of rape that tests many police and studies about and justice officials believe in common myths about sexual violence, such as a visible injury if it's truly happened a rape without consent, and or it's usually perpetrated by a stranger. Because like they think because stranger do rape to the woman doesn't mean that the woman can also be raped by their relative. That can also be happen. So the reason why women don't seek help because when they speak out, many from the men believe that they are blamed for the violence committed against them. This is what we call as rape culture. Nah, what is rape culture? Rape culture is an environment in which rape is relevant and which sexual violence against women is normalized and excused in the media and popular culture. Nah, for the example, like when the woman go to the police and says someone that he raped him, and it's truly happens, the man will say that no, she's the one who asked it first. That's the first example. The second example is the false accusation of people. There are also type of women that when they like to see the man looking down. What I meaning is that their false accusation is not on the man but on the woman. So they accuse the man that he raped her, but actually he doesn't rape her. Nah, and the last one, the third one I'm gonna talk about is about sexual jokes. Nah, many of us thinks that sexual jokes is about a funny like some kind of other jokes, but for me, I think the sexual jokes is irrelevant. Why is irrelevant? Because it's already talking about sexual, either it's by clothes or by how they walk or how the facial of the woman. If you use sexual jokes to other people like that, it's been a harassment, not a jokes. So they can talk about it and they can maybe arrest you to the police. So, for my example of all of that discussion, I'm going to say that yes, women's clothing doesn't to be a reason for rape. It can be concluded by many by many aspects such as body or facial or maybe how they walk. Because of that, there is only a false accusation for men to think that women should be blamed for their rape. Meanwhile, rape already is a bad thing to do for women. So why must they accuse women for how they dress? It's their freedom to choose how they wear. Of course, you think that they must wear proper clothes. Of course, yes, but it's the freedom, like I said. But you must know the place when to wear your clothes properly, or maybe you want to wear a free clothes. It's their choice, and the woman, must know where or who they want to wear the clothes, so they don't get raped for men. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.